Hello and welcome to the pilot episode of Conquering College, a guide to learning and getting the most out of your collegiate career. My name is Nathan Bardazal and I am a fellow college student studying tourism, hospitality, and event management at Bowling Green State University. This hopefully long-running series is directed towards current undergraduate students who have a desire to grow in knowledge and self during their 4 or more years of college. This episode is called Building Blocks and will be centered around how to succeed in your first month of college by creating a solid foundation on which to build a memorable college experience you can look back and be proud of. Specifically, this episode will be focused on striking a balance between the two most important parts of getting the most out of your college career: academics being the most important and socialization being the second. Having this balance, as well as the ability to make sacrifices, will allow you to not only be able to grow academically and stay in school, but also make friends that will hopefully be able to help you make memories as well as help you grow as a person and be there for you when you face the inevitable growing pains. During the first few days before school starts, also known as opening weekend, I would say it's crucial in a way to try to be social. I know this can be easy to do for some and terrifying for others, but it offers the best results for making friends as well as memories. It is the best time because nobody knows anybody and everybody is kind of in the same boat as everyone else. No groups have formed and school hasn't yet started, so there would be no real consequences for spending a lot of time with friends. Now, you don't have to go to a big party to meet people. In fact, I highly advise against it. If your school has a freshman welcoming night full of different activities, actively participate in them. Another relatively easy thing you can do is just to keep your door open when relaxing in your room. I know this will get rid of your privacy, but sometimes you just have to be open to stepping out of your comfort zone in order to make friends. The last thing I recommend is during the opening or first few weeks of school. There will usually be a campus fest. This campus fest will have tons of tents throughout for you to learn about each club and organization. This is another great way to branch out and meet new people. There are tons of clubs and campus organizations that have an incredibly wide range of interests like Quidditch, Nerf wars, voting, the list goes on and on. So odds are you'll be able to find one and start to meet people with whom you have a common liking. If you're afraid of finding friends, then don't worry because soon enough you will find your niche and be on your way to forming bonds and memories that will last a lifetime. The most important thing to remember, however, is that school is one of the main priorities. Although under physical, mental, and spiritual health and well-being, academics should be one of the most important things on your mind. While you shouldn't obsess over your grades, it is important to keep up with how they are in order to get your degree and get your foot in the door for possible careers. And the only way to do that is by doing well in school. The way you do well in school is by working hard and making sure to turn in and keep up with your assignments. I know that school can be easy for some, and for people like me, it's difficult and it takes more work than others. Fortunately, there is likely to be some sort of free tutoring at your university so you can get your help you need. If that isn't the case, you can ask your teachers or fellow classmates. Talking to your teachers and asking them for help is a great because they're the ones teaching the material and grading your assignments, so they have the knowledge of what they are teaching and what they expect from your assignments. That's also the point of their job, is to help you grow in knowledge of that certain subject. Also doing this is going to make them realize that you care about your studies, and thus they are going to be more willing to work with you. Also, if you ask your fellow classmates for help, it can open the door for socialization and possible friendship. One of the most important takeaways from this video is knowing how to strike a balance between socialization and schoolwork. While socialization is a key part of college, so is academics. So if you want to do well in school and get your degree, you may need to make sacrifices. Sacrifices like not being with friends, to go to the library to work on homework assignments, study for tests, or get ahead on things. It is a very difficult thing to do, but if you do it, it will make you feel accomplished, proud, and hopefully academically grown. So to recap, the two most important things to college is academic growth and socialization. And once you figure out how to balance the two, you will have a solid foundation that will support you through the trials of college. I hope this quick little video was able to help you learn things you didn't really know or think about, or at least enforce the thoughts you already knew. So I will see you all in the next video. Always remember to stay strong and keep growing conquerors.